Israel's Economy Minister Nir Barkat, who is currently on a visit to India, expressed the potential for collaboration between the two countries when it comes to combating cross-border terrorism. He said collaboration with India is very strong and that Israel would help India in all ways possible. The minister is the first minister under the current Netanyahu government to visit India. He spoke to WION's diplomatic correspondent Sidhant Sibal.
Now coming to an issue that perhaps has been a long-standing one, we saw the flare-up in Palestine. We saw missile attack coming from one of your neighbouring countries. If you can talk about what's the situation as to your neighbours and where is it going?
Well, I think that unfortunately we have terrorists challenging Israel. And by the way, they're supported by the regime in Iran, using proxies in Hamas in Lebanon, Hezbollah in Lebanon, we have Hamas in Gaza, we have challenges from Iraq with long-term missiles in Syria, and we have internal challenges in Judea and Samaria and others. I recommend our enemies to reconsider their thoughts, because if, God forbid, they decide to challenge us, we're going to hit them very hard. And they have to understand that while there's maybe internal challenges in Israel, when it comes to uniting against our enemies that want to combat and fight us, we know how to hit them extremely hard. We have the best technology, the best counterterrorism mechanisms in the world, and we will not be afraid to use them against people that want to hit innocent Israelis. You know, the rockets around Israel are targeted at cities, at women and children. Just last week, we had unfortunately, three women from the same family, two girls, two sisters and their mother, that were killed by terrorists. They were just shot dead, which is terrible. I mean, innocent people. On the other hand, what we do is we only target militants. The militants and the terrorists hide behind innocent people. But we do everything we can not to hit any civilians, but only to target the militants and the terrorists that want to hit Israel. And so we're using offensive measures. And rather than we protect ourselves in our backyard, they have to focus on their own security in their backyard. And we're not afraid to go into their backyard and find those terrorists and kill them if needed, before they use terror against us. These are methods that have developed in Israel, and they're relevant not just for counterterrorism against Israel. I mean, they're all over the world, and our methods we share with our partners like India.
I was coming to that point. You share with partners like India. So how Israel has been helping India in terms of combating the issue of terrorism? You have elaborated in your replies earlier, but India also deals with these kind of problems, missile attack, drones from across the border. Cross-border terrorism has been a major issue for India. So how has Israel helped India?
There are things that are not going to be discussed over the press, Sid. I prefer that rather than we speak about it and give knowledge to our enemies, that sharing of knowledge and information and exchange of ideas and weaponry should not be done over the TV. But trust me, I know that the collaboration is very, very strong, and we will help in all ways possible to help India become a stronger, more independent, better economy, and of course, more secure.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.